Good evening, sports fans, and welcome into the Greene Room. I'm Garrett Greene, here to bring you all of the just basic scores from the day. If you don't want to spend your time watching through SportsCenter just to get to that one score you want to see, we have it all right here. Just the very basic stuff from the NBA to the NHL, and we have men's and women's collegiate basketball on the schedule today, and we'll dive right into it in the NBA, where you had a couple of marquee matchups on this Sunday. You had the Boston Celtics topping the Miami Heat 85-82 to win their third consecutive game against the Miami Heat and the Big Three this season. So the old Big Three taking it to the new Big Three. In a rematch of the 2008 NBA Finals, you had the Orlando Magic topping the Los Angeles Lakers, who are on that road trip for the Grammys or the Emmys or the Oscars or whatever it is that they're hosting there in the Staples Centers. The Magic, though, take it to the Lakers 89-75. You had what was going to be a clash of the streaks. The Cleveland Cavaliers, who had not gotten a win, they took care of that on Friday night, though, but still not a very impressive record. Have not won a non-overtime game in over 30 games. The Washington Wizards come to town, though, and they hadn't won a game on the road all season long, so you figured that one streak had to come to an end, and the Washington Wizards beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 115-100. They get their first victory on the road for the season, so it looks like it's back to losing again for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Portland Trail Blazers topped the Detroit Pistons 105-100. The Los Angeles Clippers, who are also on a road trip away from the Staples Centers, lose to the Raptors 98-93. The Memphis Grizzlies beat the Denver Nuggets 116-108. The Warriors beat the Thunder 100-94, and the Sacramento Kings beat the Phoenix Suns 113-108. Now on to the National Hockey League. You had the Blue Jackets topping the Stars 2-1. The Detroit Red Wings topped the Boston Bruins 4-2. The Islanders beat the Sabres 7-6 in overtime. The Rangers beat the Penguins 5-3. Kings beat the Flyers 1-0. The Panthers topped the Sharks 3-2. The Hurricanes topped the Thrashers by the same margin, 3-2. And the Ducks beat the Oilers 4-0. Now moving on to collegiate basketball, we're going to start with women's basketball. You had number 23 Penn State inching one out over Indiana 80-77. Number 21 Miami tops number 10 North Carolina 78-66. Virginia upsets number 11 Maryland 60-57. Number 7 Duke tops Boston College 66-53. Number 18 Kentucky inches one out against LSU, an SEC opponent, 49-47. Michigan State gets the best of Michigan in an in-state rivalry, 69-56. St. John's, who's ranked number 25, tops number 17 Georgetown in overtime. Number 20 Iowa State beats Kansas State 61-53. And number 19 West Virginia is upset by Louisville 57-47. And number 4 Tennessee tops Vanderbilt in an SEC matchup 65-57. On to men's NCAA basketball. You had number 5 Duke beating Miami, Florida 81-71. Number 9 UConn tops Providence 75-57. Number 11 Georgetown tops Marquette 69-60. Number 12 Purdue beats Illinois 81-70. Number 16 Arizona beats Arizona State 67-52. Number 25 Minnesota tops Iowa 62-45. St. John's tops Cincinnati 59-57, and Virginia Tech beats Georgia Tech 102-77 in a personal pitch for my sport that I was involved in this weekend. The Texas women's softball team was involved in the Texas Classic. They swept the tournament, went in as the number 1 seed after playing the round-robin style tournament, posted 14 runs in last night's game, and then today's game, had all 14 of them by the end of the second inning. A fantastic showing by the Lady Horns. They have a really powerful roster this year. Taylor Hoagland is almost like an Albert Pujols, who every time she steps up to the plate, you expect her to hit a home run. So come out, check out Texas women's softball this year. I guarantee there will be a lot of runs scored and a lot of great action out of the Longhorns as they look to do very well this season. Hopefully we'll keep this up as a more nightly thing. I realize I fell a little bit behind, but tune in again hopefully tomorrow night to check in what's going on here in the Greene Room. Until then, I am Garrett Greene. Have a good evening and hook 'em horns.